Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. This is, of course, Novus Imperium Romanum, playing as Italy, with the mod Vanilla Plus. In the last episode, we started preparing our plans for the invasion of Yugoslavia. We have intervened on the Republican side in the war over here against on the nationalist side against the Republicans. And started doing... we shifted our ships around, so that's a bit better organized, hopefully to catch any convoys trying to assist the Spanish in their war. The other thing that was suggested was that I place all of my Alpine troops over here on the French border, because there isn't that much mountain. There is a bit over here in Yugoslavia. However, I'm actually going to do the absolute opposite and shift these guys over to this side because I want them to get some experience. And the other thing I'm going to do, and this is going to be somewhat controversial, is I'm going to start another front over here, and I'm going to shift all of you over to that front. And your offensive line is going to be to take Belgrade, like so. But I'm also going to have another front line here, and your goal is going to start Greece. Basically, my plan at the moment is to declare war on Greece and Yugoslavia at the same time, and then either Romania or Hungary as well. So Hungary has 30 factories, let's call it that, and probably about 30 divisions. Hungary has far less. They have about 17 divisions and 24 factories. So Hungary would be easier to overcome than Romania. Maybe I'll go after Romania. Yeah, we'll go after Romania. So what the plan is to befriend Bulgaria. We'll then do the claims on Yugoslavia, get that one done. Then once we have the claims on Yugoslavia, we'll also start to justify against Romania and Greece, and then declare war on all three at the same time. And hopefully my maths is correct that the declarations will all go through at the same time. Therefore, the Allies will not be able to guarantee them and then join the war against us. At least not initially. That's what I'm hoping. Oh right, and the tanks. I forgot about them. You should probably try and get to Sevilla, and then you can do the same. Seeing as Malaga has just fallen. You're skipping along behind. Amelia Earhart has disappeared. Unfortunately. There goes Seville. Right, let's have you drop down into Cadiz, and then have you come up to Cordoba, like so. Thank you, Mr. Spanish, for pinning them down. Cadiz has fallen. Let's bring you up to attack like this. Oh, don't tell me you're going for Malaga. You're totally going for Malaga, aren't you? Okay, so we have befriended Bulgaria, which is good. And then we're going to get claims on Yugoslavia. No, you didn't go for Malaga. Well, that was a mistake for you. Marco Polo Bridge Incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively along the strategic Marco Polo Bridge located just southwest of Beijing. China has rejected the Empire of Japan's demands for an apology and territorial concessions, claiming instead that a breaking point of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear the volatile situation could result in war at any time. I'm sure it will never happen. They are going for Malaga, and they've just taken Cadiz back. Well, we're going to race across here, and then you're going to go like that, and you're going to go like that. We're going to make sure that they never have a chance to take Malaga. You're going to sprint across here and then hit Cadiz. They already were overrun. Go to Sevilla and then Cadiz, so we hit them from the two directions at once. Thereby, double stack wipe. Okay, let's head up here. Construction 2 is complete. Excellent. So we're still working on the synthetic oil. I think then that we want to start on the... That's 10% production efficiency, but this is just factory output, so this is just more stuff. So we'll start on concentrated industry. And we can deploy some units. Oh, interesting. We need to set a location. I think we're going to set Emilia Romagna. And our tanks are still busy. Okay, Madrid. Last place to capture. We're going to wrap around and then hit from the other side, because we don't want to attack across the river. That would just be bad. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to point out is, someone in the comments was saying that having this symbol here means that they're elite. Well, accusing me of saying that I think that means that they're elite. Technically, yes, they are elite, but being elite doesn't mean that they are better. It means that they get dibs on reinforcements and supplies. I did know that. I just keep on calling them elite because, and this is what I actually meant, in the research tree, you get special forces, which boosts the skill of those units, which is why I'm emphasizing production of mountaineers right now, because these are elite. They're the special forces. And this is a blanket improvement to all mountaineers or paratroopers or marines, which is on top of the upgrades that you can get from the ordinary infantry stuff. So it stacks, meaning that these guys are actually stronger than your regular infantry divisions, although they are also more expensive. That's what I meant by the elite. Alright, tanks are launching the attack. You're not, why aren't you? Madrid should fall any second now. Squish. And there we go, the Spanish state has taken 7 states. Iberian Soviet? Shouldn't that be Republican? Spain. Must be the mod. See, this is something I don't actually agree with. Because the Republicans were communists. I mean, you had people like George Orwell fighting because he believed in communist ideals. Until he realised how bad they really were and then started writing things like 1984 and Animal Farm, which were anti-communist. So the Republicans were definitely socialist. Maybe not quite communist, but certainly socialist. Right, so our tanks are on their way back. I'm actually going to rename this tank division 2 tanks. And we're going to give you Messe. And we'll just merge in the others when they arrive into that division, like so. Now I am a little bit nervous that I have no troops over there. So these 5 men that are in the currently entirely Mountaineer division, I'm actually going to switch you over to that flank to go and fight over there. Actually, you should probably be a new commander because you're not defensive. The other guys are defensive, but you're not. Combat width, out of supply, cavalier, urban assault. I mean, actually, there are a couple of urban areas here. No, we want someone with a higher skill. I think we'll just have you, because you're already a level 4. Rodolfo Grazzini. We'll have you take command of this flank over here. So you lot are going that way. You lot are going that way. Oh, right. That's what I screwed up. You lot, new army. Need to delete. Come on. That. Why is that not deleting? Okay, the delete button's not working. Unless I have to do it with you. Oh, I do. Thought you could delete anything with anyone. Right, so you lot. Front line. Here. Your job is just the same. It's to take Belgrade. And then you lot. You have also got a front line, which is going to be down. Oops. No, it's not what I meant. Which is going to be down here. And your job is to take that. I probably can send you more troops later on, so you need that commander guy again. Congratulations. And then you are simply in command of them. And your whole job is to just defend that area. Okay, so the tanks are back. So let's have you merge in with them. And have you assigned to the tank order. Excellent. And we're also going to set all of you lot to deploy, because it will only take a tiny bit of training to get you up to scratch. In fact, I want you to be regular, so new army, train. Off you go. And then we'll join you on that side as well. How are we doing claims of Yugoslavia? We're getting there. Okay, Japanese build-up on Chinese border. Following the Marco Polo Bridge incident, Empire of Japan has not let down their pressure on the Chinese border. In conjunction with aggressive Japanese rhetoric, speaking of terrible retaliation for China's refusal to cooperate, a renewed war between the Empire of Japan and China seems more likely by the day. The diplomatic situation will soon reach a boiling point, and the Empire of Japan has expressed no interest in diffusing the situation. And there we go, they have in fact declared war. And we've got the claims on Yugoslavia. Marvellous. So what do we want to get next? Now I would really like my own faction, which is what going Italy first would achieve. However, it is mutually exclusive with the Pact of Steel. And you have to have the Pact of Steel to get the extra research slot. So that only improves opinion. It doesn't actually invite them to join us. Or rather, it doesn't invite me to join the Axis. Because I want these things. Like Pact of Steel, yes, it allows me to get my own faction, and it invites... Sorry, Italy first. It creates my own faction, and it invites Bulgaria. It also gives me a bunch of political power, but that's less relevant, really. And the benefit of that is having my own faction and being able to invite people. However, I don't actually want to use puppets. I'd actually much rather just conquer everything myself. So I don't think I'm going to do Italy first. I'm going to do Pact of Steel, but I won't join the Axis when invited. And this way we can get our research slot and this research slot as well. And then ourselves we will be much, much stronger. Yes, I like that. So do we want to do that now? 50% research bonus for synthetics and for armor. The military research cooperation, which gives me land doctrine time minus 7% and air doctrine. Ooh, that's really strong. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Pact of Steel next. So we'll make friends with Germany, but we won't join them. That's the plan. Cool. Oh, and we've got the claim on here. So, full disclosure, I had actually played up to this point before, and then I completely screwed up the timeline in declaring war on Romania, Yugoslavia, and Greece. Basically, I didn't realize that the claims on Yugoslavia didn't actually mean justify war on Yugoslavia. So when it came to declare war, that was grayed out and I couldn't do it. So I'm going to justify now on Dalmatia. It will last 90 days. How long does it take? Oh, I do wish I knew how long it took. We're going to justify on you, and it's going to have to be a conquest one. We'll say Banat. And on Greece, we want Imperius. See, those do last longer, but I'm expecting this one to be done quicker. I mean, I could do a regular conquest thing myself, but that costs more. I'd rather not pay that much. So you're done in December. You're done in March. You last 90 days, which is 3 months. January, February, March. That's not going to overlap. Cancel. We'll wait 2 months, so in December we'll start justifying on Yugoslavia, and then it should work. Okay, cool. How are you guys doing? You are still in training? You guys are fine. Just checking everyone's training status. Yeah, it's all looking good. How's the production? Construction is still going. We're on the last one in Abruzzo, and then we're working on those. Production-wise, we need a lot more infantry equipment. Okay, so any more factories that we get will be on infantry equipment from now on. We could do with more oil, so that is predominantly for that. And chromium. What uses chromium? Oh, it's the battleship as well. Meh. Fine, take a bit longer, it's fine. Okay. Just letting time pass now. Do we have the next lot in? Yes, we do. Oh, right, and this is probably why our supplies are so low right now. Because we have those units in training, and they require supplies too. How many guns are we actually producing? 17 a day. 3 a day. 5 a week. 4 a week. 1 a day. We are a bit low on rubber. Only 1. It's fine. And 1 battleship a year currently. Aha! Superior firepower. Excellent. We'll start working on delay then. Non-aggression from Bulgaria. No, because I will eventually conquer you. My befriending you was just a ruse. Aha! Pact of Steel. Okay, cool. So the German Reich likes me a little bit more. So I think we are going to get the military cooperation so that we get the land doctrine research time reduction as soon as possible. And the other reason for that is I was taking a look through the theorists. And there isn't actually any theorist which increases fire for Italy. So for example here we have the mobile warfare expert which increases army experience and mobile warfare doctrine research time minus 10% rather than the usual 7 because I think it's just a military guy ordinarily. And we have that for mobile warfare and grand battle plan. We do not have one for firepower. So our doctrine research will actually take a bit longer than you might otherwise expect, which is why we want the better relations with Germany so we can get the tech from them before we fight them. I mean, before we interact with them in a wartime setting or something like that. Speaks against Romania. Right, it is December, so we're going to start speaking against Yugoslavia. Take claims to Spain. Dalmatia. Expected to finish 13th of March. Perfect. Non-aggression pact from Germany. Nuh-uh. Actually, we could take a non-aggression pact. Nah. More fun this way. But a non-aggression pact would actually be quite nice. Alright. No, I'm not joining the faction. Oh, you're not going to offer me that again. Alright, more posturing. I usually ignore those because you tend to see them a lot in a fascist game. Right, how are things going? January. We're getting closer. How's the training? Training is done. Let's have you guys in the eastern flank then. Off you go. Hopefully you guys get a lot of experience as you roll across first Yugoslavia and then Romania. And Romania does have more mountains. Now, the idea is that we need to declare war on all 3 of them at the same time so the Allies don't get the guarantees in. And that way we don't have to fight France and Britain. Although France is massing troops over there. The other thing that we do need to do is get the fortification effort so we can get some forts and things up and ready. On the Austrian border, we're less interested in that one. Anschluss of Austria. After a successful coup d'etat, the local Nazi party in Vienna... After a successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the street. In a speech before a massive crowd at the Heldenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern province of this German people shall be, from this point on, the newest bastion of the German Reich. Ah, and here we go. German military cooperation is complete, which gives me the doctrine research time. So we could get a treaty with Germany, which gives us the synthetics and armor upgrades. Or we could do secret weapons, which gives us electronics, rocketry, and atomic research, which isn't necessarily a bad choice. And then that leads to the research slot, so I think we'll do that, particularly before anything bad with Germany happens. And we can modify government, but we're going to hold off on that and switch our war economy as soon as we are ready for war, which will be next month. It's getting closer. How's the training going? We really don't have that many troops, which is a little concerning. But our deficits are going down. And these wars should be relatively easy, and they will give us a bunch of factories. It's once we go up against the big boys that I'm slightly more worried about. France has actually removed all of their troops from our border. Concentrated Industry 2. Excellent. So it is now 38. So we could get more excavation. Now this is something I didn't usually bother doing myself, but having watched other people get them, Like, the really good players do tend to get those quite frequently, because I guess it reduces the amount of trade that you need to do. However, we want more production efficiency caps, so our factories produce even more stuff. It's very important. How long do we have on the sodding synthetics? 40 days still. Bloody hell. 1, 2, 3. Right, so that is all of the fabrications complete, which means we can now declare war on all 3 nations simultaneously. 1 for you. 1 for you. And 1 for you. So 3 separate wars. Allies are not in any of them, hopefully. Go, go, go. Why are you already going? You shouldn't be. Although I will give you a objective, which will be that. Just so you can get a bit of a planning bonus. Okay, so time is slowed down. We are moving. I should have got some planes in the air. That was a mistake. Let's go into the Air Force setting, Western Balkans. And we want to remove you lot. And then we want to go show all air bases, sort by distance, which is automatic, and then Albania can get 600 planes. We'll throw in all of our fighters over there. And our close air support. And our bombers. Slightly too many. Let's reduce you by 50. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Whoops, 1, 2, 3. All in the Balkans. All doing that. Okay, and that should be enough air power usage for now. Navy. We probably do want our navy in action here, because Greece has a fleet. So let's grab you lot and basically just have you patrolling around Greece. Search and destroy. Oh, for Pete's sake, I keep not right-clicking. Here. That should keep Greece nice and cut off, but we're doing both of those. Okay, I think we're ready. Go. Loads of fights start immediately. We do want you... No, we'll do balanced. National focus bypassed with Greece, because we're already doing it. Befriend Romania. We're immediately taking loads of territory from them, which is excellent to see. We have 1 red there, but we just have sheer weight of numbers. The fight will slow down a bit when the Romanians arrive, because they do have a lot of troops. Gabriele D'Onzio dies. General Gabriele D'Onzio, Prince of Montevoso, has died today in his home in Gardone Riviera at the age of 74. A writer, poet, journalist, playwright, and national war hero, D'Onzio later became noted for his literary and political leanings, numerous affairs, and latterly as one of the founders of the Italian fascist movement. Despite the opulent state funeral and mausoleum planned for him, many in Italy believe Il Duce will feel a sense of relief at the news of his great rival and mentor D'Onzio's passing. Alright then. So everyone is just pushing. This is good. The tanks especially are pushing. Let's grab one of you. Go here. Right, you. Let's have you come here and see if we can grab Zagreb without them being in the way. Looks like you're gonna let me. You're not pushing. You're going backwards. No, we're going to push this way. We have more than enough troops there. You're going to push along here to split. We basically want to try and take them out of the war as quickly as possible. You need to be careful that you don't get cut off. But I think we're okay. They did have some troops in Zagreb. That is unfortunate. I mean, we could actually probably have done with the tanks being down here. Nah, doesn't matter. You made it to Split where you are being assaulted, though you probably should be able to hold there. You're about to fall. Off you go. Right, can we please split you guys up a bit? I mean, seriously, guys. Alright, that'll do. Zagreb's about to fall. There it goes. We'll go and assist there. You're holding quite easily. That is good. Pushing up here. Excellent. We are still struggling a bit against Greece, but Yugoslavia should fall fairly easily, and then once these troops have all poured in through here, we can start forming a line against Romania and then pushing even more into Greece. And in fact, we might want to just hold the line against Romania while we take out Greece, and then basically shift everyone over there. Although I might just leave the Alpine troops here and take over the mountains. Although Greece is also fairly mountainous. Yeah, all this is looking good. You're not moving. No, don't go that way. We're going to go around the back with the tanks. Yeah, we'll just do one manually. We're just going to make a push for Belgrade with you, actually. Like that. Have you come in from that side. Like so. I mean, we're basically in open territory over there, so it should go much quicker. Oh, why did you abandon Split? No. Good. Now hold it. Please. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Where are you going? Going over there. And then you're going to Belgrade, right? Yeah, of course you are. Let's attack it. Very outskirts of Belgrade. You're charging through. Excellent. Getting some holding over there. We're losing the fight down here. I'm actually going to pull you two back, because you just feel really vulnerable. We should be able to pinch Belgrade right under their noses, which would be lovely. Well, Yugoslavia's fallen really quickly. Though we did have a lot of troops up here, admittedly. Including some amazingly potent tanks. Yes, we've taken Belgrade. Excellent. And it's reinforced. Oh, what? War score. Okay, they're about to capitulate. There it is. So we're going to take all of Yugoslavia. Which allows me to rejig my troops. So, tanks. I think we're going to have the tanks to assist down here against Greece. Oh, stop going in the wrong place. Like so. We'll have you pushing specifically for Athens. No, that's not what I meant either. Tanks, offensive line, Athens. There we go. All of you are assigned to that. Excellent. Okay, then you lot. In fact, yeah, all of you, this works, can be the front line over here. And your job is to take this. And then the Green Army, you are here, and your job is going to be assigned to that. Are you moving? Yes. You seem to have an extra unit. Right, one was going north, one was going south, and now they're both going south, so that we did have two fronts there accidentally. Alright, so everyone's moving across. We do still have an air force that we can shift. All of you guys can go into Greece, I guess. You can be in there. You can be in Macedonia. Albania is not that much further. That'll do. As long as you're all active here, you are. Good. Let's have you... Yeah, you can all during the day. That's the only time I actually need you active. Okay, cool. Oh, yes, and modify government. We can change our thing to... Now, we can either go to total mobilization, which does reduce our recruitable population by 2.5%, and it gives us a 10% construction speed bonus and 5% consumer goods, or we can have only minus 1% recruitable population and 10% less construction speed. I think the war economy is probably going to be enough because we need the population. And this should also mean that we are producing stuff really quickly now. 12 days on that, then we can start building synthetics. Cool. Onwards. Let's halt your offensive so we can build up some planning speed or planning power, though we actually have a fair amount of it still saved up from the previous attacks. Mostly we just need people to get into position ready for the next attack. Okay, the Romanians have arrived. The Romanians are really low organization. You guys, go ahead and push. Secret weapons. Okay, we have research bonus in electronics, rocketry and atomic. So we're going to get the extra research slot. Otherwise we'll fall back. We'll fall too far behind because we are playing on veteran difficulty here. Weaponry. We are actually making up the weapons. Good. We have a couple more divisions almost ready to deploy. And we have a bunch more factories, which actually means that we need to do some more trade. Steel, we could do some more. Hi, Third Reich. One more steel, thank you. And I guess oil. They're the only thing that we're still building with oil is warship. Oh, you're set on unlimited. Yeah, I don't want you to be unlimited. One more will do. Okay. Oh wow, the attack up there is not going very well. Alright, let's hold that. Tell you all to stop. Let's regain our organization, get ready for a proper offensive. Okay, tanks. I would say tanks can go. Synthetic oil experiments, excellent. So let's grab you. We don't need the level 2, I don't think. And we are still not in 39. We could get some of the increased excavation, but we don't actually produce that many materials ourselves, so I'm not going to bother. I think that we do need to get the improved infantry equipment though. Let's grab you. Okay. So we need Greece to fall first, and then we can go after Romania with our full force. Take that down quickly, and then Italy will be quite substantially bigger. Then maybe we'll go after Hungary and Bulgaria before turning our eye on Turkey. But by the time we go after Turkey, I want to have some marine divisions up. For much the same reason that we are focusing on the mountaineers, plus huge coastline. So we basically, and very hard to cross over here, so we take this bit, and then we establish a beachhead somewhere, maybe down here. And then we send in the mountaineers to actually conquer the rest, like properly. That is the plan anyway. And I hope you will join me for it. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, then do let me know in the comments below. I always do look forward to hearing from you there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.